What's new, crew? If you're new, my name's Cassandra. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are talking about my Aldi haul, which came in to $203, which was crazy. Did not get a ton from Aldi. If you watched one of my recent videos, I was talking about how I want to shop more local and just focus more on proteins, fresh fruits and vegetables. That being said, it is also the time of year where candies, chocolate, seasonal things. So you're gonna see some of those as well. But just a caveat, because it is the internet and everyone has an opinion. Sometimes baby steps, slow progress is better than none at all. Let's make that clear. Let's turn the camera around, show you guys everything I got from Aldi. Today was a little bit different because it's actually Halloween. I'm doing my grocery shopping a day early. Just because a lot of talk about the whole EBT thing, stores shutting down, not opening. I just don't want to have to be in town tomorrow if I don't have to be. So we did our grocery shopping today. I actually got Walmart over on my kitchen table, and I've got Aldi here in my kitchen. So I did all of my grocery shopping today, at least from my big stores. So let's talk about Aldi, and then you guys are gonna have to come back and we'll talk about Walmart in my next video. So here we go, let's talk about Aldi. The first thing I want to talk about is this whole bag of freezer pops, popsicles, ice pops that I got. These were on sale for 90 cents a box. I got 12 boxes. There's 10 popsicles in here, 100% fruit juice, no sugar added, no dyes or anything. And I got a ton just to put on this backstock shelf. Will we eat some of these this winter? Maybe. Will these most likely stay on the shelf until warmer weather? Absolutely. I pulled two of them out so you guys could see. They were fruit or like a tropical blend. So I got a ton of these. I plan on giving a couple of these boxes to my sister-in-law for her boys for Christmas. They are really careful on what they give their kids, like with no added sugar, no dyes, things like that. So I know these will be good for her kids. So these are gonna go, some of these to my nephews, because they will be able to have these as well, which is great. It's a fun Christmas treat, but not full of all the yucky stuff that they really don't want to give their kids. So that's why I got so many of them. Okay, I wanna start down here with some fun things. I did get 2 boxes of these cheesecake bites. I know some Aldis sell these year round. Mine does not. Absolutely love these. They're just little bite-sized cheesecakes, just what they sound like. But you get like a turtle cheesecake, a strawberry, and a New York. We absolutely love these. There's 24 of these in here. I'm going to put these in my freezer. I got 1 box for Christmas, 1 box for Thanksgiving. My husband and I are on a carnivore journey. However, we already discussed we are going to be enjoying the holidays, so we'll give ourselves a day or two to just not go crazy because we don't want to feel like absolute crap after. But we are going to enjoy some of these. These are one things that we did really want. So 1 for Thanksgiving, 1 for Christmas, and then I will probably pick up another box or 2 of these for us to enjoy. My husband and my wedding anniversary is coming up in February, so I'll put one in the freezer for that, maybe for New Year's or something. So we really like these, so we get them while Aldi has them. My kids have a full like 9 days off for fall break, and during fall break we will decorate for Christmas and stuff on the last couple of days of fall break. But for Thanksgiving, because we're not doing anything big for Thanksgiving this year, I thought these would be fun, these sugar cookie little turkeys. So I also got some Christmas cookies like this from Walmart, but I didn't know they made turkey ones. So I thought these were fun. I only got 1 box. I didn't need to go crazy. I got 7 boxes of butter here. With carnivore, we were flying through the butter, so I got a couple more boxes of these. These will store in the freezer just fine, not an issue. I did talk about Azure Standard. I do plan on eventually ordering from Azure Standard. I have some things in my cart. I was going to place an order, then I got an email from the drop coordinator saying that their drop is completely full. They actually don't have space for me there. So I would have to go to the next closest drop, and she gave me the location, the information for the drop coordinator, so I could figure that out. I just haven't had time in the last day or 2 to figure out how much further away that drop is from me, because my original drop location was already like an hour and 5 minutes from my house. Wisconsin winters, I don't want to be driving that far, so I really don't know if I'm going to be placing an order at all this winter, or if it's going to be one of those things that I order kind of larger quantities through months where we don't have crappy weather and snow and slush and things, and then I'm like stocking up before winter and then not purchasing things from Azure Standard through our snow months. So Azure Standard might be on hold, which kind of sucks, but at the end of the day, it's okay. We all have different priorities, and my priority is not driving in the snow, you know, especially if this next closest drop is going to be even further out, which I mean, realistically, it probably is. It's probably going to be like an hour and 20, an hour and 30 minutes out, and at that case, not for me, at least not through the winter. So Azure Standard, we might have to put a pin in it and reevaluate in the spring, which is okay. Not ideal, but it's okay. That being said, I was planning on getting a ton of butter from Azure Standard, but this is just gonna be it for right now. Because of carnivore, my husband's been sending me all of the carnivore recipes, and some of them require just a plain yogurt. So I got a plain Greek yogurt, full fat from Aldi. I also got a whole milk ricotta cheese. We've been making carnivore like pastas, carnivore lasagnas and things, and we wanted some ricotta cheese for that because it's delicious. So there's that. Chicken drumsticks are the cheapest. I absolutely love them. We haven't done them in a long time. I figured maybe it's time to bring them back. I paid $5.13 for a family size pack of drumsticks. I think there's 12 in here. Great. This will be a meal for us. I have plans to like marinate these in buttermilk with some spices and things, and then bake them. I think they're gonna be great. So I got 2 packs of them, and these I'll probably put one in the fridge for the next couple of days. The other one will go in the freezer, and I'll probably cook all these up at once, and my husband and I will use these as meal prep. My kids will eat these as well. My kids love drumsticks. I mean, what kid doesn't like a drumstick? So there's that. I got 4 pounds of bacon. Definitely not enough bacon for us for the month. My husband will probably stop and get more bacon somewhere else, but this was just to get us started. The other thing I was going to get was, you're gonna see we got some fruit here. I was gonna get bags of mandarin oranges, some pears, but Aldi's produce in that aspect of things was terrible today, so I didn't get any of those. I didn't need any apples. If you remember last month, I got, I think, 20 pounds of apples, plus I got another 40 pounds of apples from a local orchard. So my kids are appled out. This morning I asked any of the kids, because all month long they've been taking an apple with them to school to eat as a snack. And I was like, did everyone grab their apple today? And they went, no, we don't. No more apples. We need an apple break, which is totally fine. So I think the rest of the apples that I have, because I probably have like 10-ish pounds left, maybe a little more than that. I might make an apple pie to put in the freezer. I might can it. I might make apple butter or something. I don't know, but the rest of those apples are probably going to be preserved. They wanted to break from apples, which is totally fine, which is why I was going to get oranges, but the oranges didn't look good. So I also got 1 bag of this seafood mix, mussels, shrimp, calamari, scallops. There we go. It's all labeled right there for me. This was like $6. We will split this up over a couple of meals. My kids also really like this mix too, so maybe next month I'll get a couple more of those. But I also got this just as a fun treat for myself and my husband. We've been loving salamis with like cubes of cream cheese in the middle. That's been our favorite go-to snack, so I thought this would be fun. We've been getting a lot of our salamis from local delis, but I figured maybe something fun to try. Why not? And the ingredients weren't like completely terrible in these, so we're gonna give it a try. The kids wanted hash browns for breakfast during fall break, so I got another thing of those. 2 things of soup oyster crackers. The kids wanted to do a lot of trail mixes for this month for snacks. We haven't done those in a while, so I got 2 bags of these, plus I'm ordering some things in bulk from Sam's Club so that we can do trail mixes over the next couple of months. These are all my favorite go-to for teething babies. My 5th baby is, what, almost 5 months old? Teething is happening, and I find that when they're teething, to just give them some sort of cracker to gnaw on really has helped all of my babies. So I got graham crackers, I got animal crackers, which are really more of a cookie, but my big kids requested those, and then some vanilla wafers. Obviously my big kids will enjoy these as well, but to be able to just hand one of these to my baby as needed to gnaw on. They really like that. I got 2 bunches of bananas from Aldi. I did get 20 bananas from Walmart, but I never know what, they could be yellow, they could be totally green, and all these bananas were super ripe, as you can see, so I figured I'd get some here. Bananas never go to waste here. We put them in the freezer. We'll use them for banana bread, banana muffins, banana pancakes, smoothies, so I'm not worried about having too many bananas. We already talked about our ice pops here. Because none of the fruit looked super great at Aldi, I did get a pineapple. We haven't done that in a while. This was also a request, some hard salamis. The kids love these in their lunches with cheese and crackers. Just a thing of onions for cooking, 1 thing of strawberries. I got more of these from Walmart too. 3 cucumbers for the kids. My daughter loves, all of my kids actually love these Caesar salad kits. I got 2 of them for the kids. And I do the rest of this one-handed because I had to pick up a baby. But 2 bags of avocados, they were $1.90 a bag. So I got 2 bags. I will put 1 in the fridge so that it doesn't ripen right away, and we'll eat the rest of the avocados. I got 2 bags of peanut butter chips for holiday baking, 3 things of mini chocolate chips, a thing of Oreos. I'm gonna make dirt cake for the kids for their lunch boxes. I also got an organic ketchup from Aldi. You guys have been recommending that ketchup to me for a long time. Finally tried it last month and we love it. 2 things of green grapes for the kids, 2 things of blueberries for the kids, and I only needed 1 bag of chicken tenders. I already have chicken thighs still in my freezer that we didn't use from last month. So this is my entire Aldi haul for November. Came to just over $200 and I'm really pleased with this.